Oh yeah. So, what is the percentage of plants here that are native trees, no?
Around 20% lang yung native trees ko here. And I planted them around in order to cool the place.
Sorry. Lalamog is here.
Okay.
I'm gonna spank you!
Okay.
Hi everyone, it's Melissa, your plantita abogada here at Tasteful Notes, and we are coming to you with part 2 of Albert Howell Tang's magical garden tour. So we are actually in Valenzuela, right? And man, we are here at his garden. How big is this place?
It's only around 400 square meters.
Only. Take note, huh? Because when we tour around and we bring you guys around, you're gonna see what his only means. You'll be blown away and amazed. And ready to get started?
Yes.
Let's go!
Let's go. This is my favorite cycad.
It's blue!
It's a Cycas carnsiana and it's color blue. What I love is, first of all, it's very easy to take care of. And second of all, it has like these fine dainty leaves.
And how do you maintain the blue color sa mga ganito?
Yung tip ko usually for like blue cycads is that they like a lot of sun. Hence the blue coloration.
Very nice.
And when you keep them in shade, they'd produce less blue pigment.
Okay.
They'll turn green. And this is one of my variegated ananas, I think.
Ang ganda!
This one is the one that has like less spines, and this one is the one that has more spines.
Oh wow, yeah. Different, definitely. Different from each other.
Yeah.
But very pretty.
Thank you. And this is a Brachychiton ruprestis. It's the same tree that you're gonna be seeing later in that part of the garden. That big tree.
Another caudex, no?
Yeah, with the beautiful caudex. And then this is one of my favorite variegated trees. It's actually a kapok. The one that they used to make pillows.
Kapok is the cotton.
The cotton tree. It actually produces quite a small fat trunk. I'm not sure if it's considered a caudiciform, but it produces some spikes on its trunk.
Oh wow, there it is. Yeah, I see it. Is that a sign, a characteristic normally of caudiciforms, yung may mga spikes din?
I'm not really that sure, but then I think it produces a bit of a fat body as compared to like those normal trees that we have in the Philippines.
This is really pretty.
Another favorite of mine is this Synadenium or Monadenium, since it's very easy to grow, but you just have to be careful when propagating the plant as it has white sap, which could like be dangerous to the eyes.
And who is that guy in the back again? The one
That's the one with the seeds that look like COVID.
Oh God, the COVID plant.
The COVID
no,
plant.
it's too pretty. Okay.
That's a Uncarina. It's native to Africa. I think one of my friends was able to bring it in long time ago.
And what about those seed? Those are seed pods, no?
Those seed pods are quite dangerous, especially when they're dry, since I think the seeds are dispersed not only through wind, but maybe also through wild animals, so they hook themselves to the skin of.
Oh my God, good to know. Good to know we're not touching that.
Yeah.
Cool looking seeds though, COVID seeds. COVID pods. Beautiful.
And then it was his idea to create this area.
The ledge.
Si Sir Jesus, yun may idea.
So charming. Ang ganda.
Ang cute. He
It's like
actually
the miniatures.
cemented the pots here para hindi sila malaglag.
Smart, especially during typhoon season.
Especially during typhoon season. This is a cycas. I'm not sure if this is a Panchiwanensis or Quichawensis, but it's a native to China. It's a rare. It looks ordinary, but it's quite uncommon.
But look, I don't think I've seen so many. Do they normally come out that? What are they called? Fronds?
This is what you call a cycad flush. So
A flush.
before the leaves become this big, they're gonna come out first like that. And then
Galing.
ganon. Ganda, no?
Very nice.
That's why I love cycads. They're very beautiful, and they're very simple, but then they're very beautiful.
They're very simple and surprising, no? It's not like your traditional
And they
plant
don't
at all.
die, unlike other plants. They're not
You
like
keep saying that.
they don't die.
I'll find a way to kill a cycad if there's
So
anyone who
this
can do it.
area, and then this is my blue araucaria. It's one of my favorite
Big
trees.
boy.
I'm not such a fan of like junipers and pine trees because they remind me of like the old days. But then like this one is nice since I love bluish and grayish plants a lot. So I put it here.
Yeah, it was so nice to see this year.
This one, no. Jesus has to tour us in this cactus area since this is his specialty. He has won a lot of landscape competitions, especially in arid landscapes.
Wow. Here?
Yeah.
Galing.
These are agaves.
Agaves.
They're blooming now.
They are beautiful.
They're gonna be dead a few weeks from now.
Okay, so we don't want them to flower ever because they're gonna die. Is that what's happening?
But it will give you lots of, maybe hundreds of
Plantlets.
babies.
Okay. I'm like, beautiful. It's gonna die. Oh no. Who is this guy right here? Interesting din, huh?
Yeah, they use that for grafting in mga seedling graft.
Okay.
That's the oldest cactus.
Yeah, the prehistoric cactus.
The prehistoric cactus.
Wow.
That one.
Very
Before
interesting.
cacti developed spines, they used to have leaves kasi.
Okay. Did not know that. And then these small little guys right here are dickeas as well.
Yeah. Early, yes.
Interesting. So many different
More
kinds.
agaves. The Pachypodium.
Maganda.
Sansevieria.
Wow. Are these all your collection or was this brought in just for this garden?
Some of it are from my old collection, so they came from my balcony, but then the agaves are from Jesus. It's actually most of the agaves here are from his old collection, so they've been growing with him for years.
We're going to Jesus's someday. We're gonna go to his house.
I love agaves.
He loves agaves. So do we. As far as
Euphorbias.
creating this landscape, this garden, did you have to do anything differently compared to the others? Because
This has to be full sun,
okay.
no net.
And then as far as
And the soil
media
is, yeah,
has to be different
sandy.
as well. Sandy.
yeah.
Okay.
With
Okay.
small rocks
Very good.
inside.
Yeah, so we had to like augment the soil here to make it like
Yeah.
faster draining. So what he did was he bought this like type of soil that had the same texture and the same with river sand, but then not exactly river sand yung ginamit mo. No? And then we put some pumice and some rocks.
Yeah.
Galing.
And some topsoil too.
Some topsoil. And as you see, the area is kind of elevated, so drainage is not really an issue.
Very smart.
That's why the water, it all flows down there.
Towards the plants who actually
Towards the
enjoy it.
plants that actually love the water.
Galing. Very well thought through. Who is this giant guy over here?
Still,
Pachypodium?
yeah, still Pachypodium.
That's my first ever Pachypodium.
Wow, and you still have it.
I still have it.
Dang.
Actually bought that in Centris before. Before it was like really cheap. It was like only parang 1 kyaw lang. Tapos ganun kalaki. Tapos I was like, OMG, what is this plant? So parang I wanna hug it. So I
Do
bought
not hug it.
And then ang funny thing is nasira yung cover ng kotse namin kasi parang gumulong-gulong siya sa car namin.
Oh no. Oh no.
So you could see that's how big it was when I bought it. Do you see that line there? And then, parang
Wow. This is what we actually garden for, is to see these babies grow up. And you have a second one over
No,
here.
this area is a collection of Albert.
that's an
Both
old
Cycad and
Wow.
Yuccas and palm.
This is actually a rare type of cycad. It's actually cristated or monstrose. I don't know what kind of mutation you call it. Pero the original na ganito is this one.
Is this one? You
Is
see the
this
leaves
one. You
are
see the leaves are a bit
smooth
different.
and what is it called when they're mirror images? Help me out here. I can't remember the word.
Symmetrical.
Symmetrical.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. And then this one over here is not so much now.
And then this is a variegated yucca.
Pretty. Very pretty too.
And another Syzygium.
Ang ganda. That's pretty too.
Pretty too.
And we have some more here.
Ganda.
So many colors and shapes. This is so pleasing, really.
Yeah, this is actually the expertise of Sir Jesus. He's actually one of the few people I know who is actually like super excellent in arid landscaping. That's why I'm really impressed by the setup.
I
I let him do all of the work here. Kayo na po bahala. Yung halaman ko, kayo na po magtanim. Because I was so scared actually at first to like plant these plants outside. Since, you know, parang succulents usually, we grow them under polycarbonate roofing or plastic roofing
Yes.
so that they don't get overwatered.
Yeah.
So at first I was scared, but then surprisingly it worked out and the Pachypodiums even doubled or
Flourished.
tripled in size.
Ah, grabe
In a
siya.
matter of a year lang.
Wow. I mean, you did really well here. Ang galing.
He did a great job here. Oh, and this is my Australian bottle tree.
Ah,
It's a Brachychiton rupestre. It's actually super duper duper easy to grow and sun-loving.
that's great.
So if you have like an arid place, like not really an arid place, but then a place like filled with cement and that has a lot of radiated heat, this is a
Yes.
perfect tree for you.
This is the tree you're looking for. Who is this guy right here? Di niya alam kung if it's a cycad or if it's a palm. It's a palm, no?
It's a rare palm.
Then-
Petticoat palm. The
Okay.
one that, alam mo yun, parang umiikot siya, parang libre siya. Ito siya. Pero baby pa lang to.
Oh.
Kasi hindi ko afford yun malaki.
Oh,
So,
I don't even want to ask.
I just bought the small one first. And then sabi ko, kung ano magpapalaki?
Ang ganda. I didn't realize that's what it looks like as a baby.
And this is a Phyllanthus mirabilis. Do you see the caudex?
Do you see that? We have this, baby. We have this right outside our sliding door, and it's like this.
Don't worry, I bought that big already.
Okay, I was like, oh no, oh, I feel so inadequate.
This is also by variegated, what you call that, ponytail palm. Just don't see the
ganda.
body kasi it's like, ang daming dahon eh. Somewhere there, I have like a Commiphora mira. Somewhere there, I have like some Worceras.
Trying to see what else.
They're actually the family of trees that you turn into frankincense and,
Okay.
you know, those scented trees from the desert. Yun. This is my Encephalartos that doesn't really have an ID. I bought it from another collector. And dati ang pangit ng leaves niya, pero I bought it because ang laki ng caudex niya. Look at
Oh,
the
wow.
size. So I'm thinking of
huge.
where to transfer it.
So does the size of the pot dictate the size of the caudex?
Actually,
Does pot matter?
I tend to overpot my plants since I'm lazy to move them from one place to another. But then this time, since it was so huge, I didn't have choice but to plant it there. But then eventually, I'm gonna move it into a big custom-made cement pot, and I'll be putting it in the entrance.
Very nice. Very nice.
And then this is my baobab. This is the Adansonia digitata, if I'm not mistaken. The baobab. And then as you see, it's starting to grow like a
the
caudex.
caudex
You
right
see the
there.
body.
It's beautiful.
It's getting beautiful. I didn't expect them to grow this wild. That's why I just planted them all there. And then look, oh, it's also fruiting na nga. Oh, this Commiphora.
You've got berries. Oh my goodness. Ang ganda.
I
These
think
are your
this is a
caudices.
Commiphora kataf. I forgot the name, but it's related to the myrrh.
Okay.
And
The frankincense, the myrrh,
The myrrh. Basta those
What are they?
biblical trees
Oo.
that smell nice. So if there was anything I could have changed in this garden, I wouldn't have like planted all of them together here. I would have planted all of them in the back, not here. And now I don't even know if I should like move them or touch them
I
anymore.
don't know. Yeah, that's a hard decision to make.
Yeah.
But they're so big now.
And
This
they're
is
all
great.
kicking, no? They're all thriving.
They are more than thriving. I mean, they're taking over.
They're taking over the whole place.
Watch out.
Oh, and this is a miniature bauhinia. You know the native bauhinia na butterfly yung leaves?
Yeah.
This is a species na maliit. Ito yung tag eh. Forgot
It's
the
really
name.
pretty.
This is dwarf blue Hong Kong Bauhinia grandidieri.
Ang ganda.
It produces blue flowers.
Wow.
Actually, may flowers siya, oh, yun no.
Baby, look.
Ayun no. Pero natuyo na.
Ang ganda.
Oh, and this is Euphorbia vigeri. It's actually a bit invasive kasi ever since I planted these here, they started like to pop out everywhere. Like also there
So
and
that's
there
really
and
hard.
there.
I was wondering, I was like, that's a very odd placement. But I mean, you know, it works. We're in a garden.
I
Okay,
didn't even know how, but then I didn't want to remove
They're all over the place.
over the place.
Oh gosh, they're beautiful.
They're beautiful though.
Maganda
Some
sila.
Euphorbia.
At least they're pretty.
Ayan, I
Right?
planted some Pachypodiums on the ground.
They seem to be doing well too. It's great.
This is one of my favorite trees. It's from Tita Vanji.
Ang ganda niya. What is it?
I forgot it.
Oh, no.
Santostemon ba? Santostemon?
We'll look at
I'm
it.
not sure. We'll look it up. I think it's a type of variegated Santostemon and it's quite rare.
It's very pretty.
Actually, Tita Vanji accidentally sold it to me as another tree. And then I planted it na. And she's like, it's okay lang. Parang you're my friend naman. Just mark out one for me.
Yes.
Which I'll do for her in the
Yes.
future. Since it's
Absolutely.
growing crazy. Actually produces beautiful yellow flowers. Ang ganda. This is a Zamia Nesophila.
Ang ganda ng leaves niya.
This is the variegated fishtail, the variegated caryota. Actually, I have 3 of them planted.
Ayan.
1, 2, and then 3. And then this is the mother plant of my black banana. And look how big it is.
It's huge.
It's huge, no?
Oh, this is nice, and it's just stunning. I've never seen one like this.
Yeah, apparently it's a variety of banana from Bangkok.
Okay. Is it an edible banana?
Thailand.
Do you know?
I know that you could use it to make vinegar, I think, because it has like seeds on it.
Okay.
I think it has seeds.
So it's not our table banana,
It's not like the banana.
unless it's in a bottle.
Yeah. The common name is happiness tree.
Happiness.
I think it grows in like coastal areas, so it's perfect for places like this, which are like extra dry and not suitable for normal plants. Look how everything's like cement, and I had to like cover the entire
But
perimeter.
you
with
put a lot of
leaves.
research into what to put here. That's
And my
good.
variegated Invasive.
Ganda niya. And it's giant.
Here. Ayan, this is my catmon. How is it, Melissa?
I'm just like, your plants are loving me. They all want to hug me.
This is my catmon. Catmon tree.
Ganda.
This is my other cycad. It's
Hi, beautiful.
I forgot the ID.
I can't read it.
I can't read
No.
it too.
No. Hynenensis? I can't read
I
it.
can't read it too. So this is my malak, what I've been recommending you to grow
Yes.
earlier. What makes it beautiful is its golden underside. This is actually a native tree and it's,
Very pretty.
are you allowed to say it's endangered?
Oh, is
I think it is endangered, but then I was able to get it from like a nursery which like specializes in growing native trees from seed naman.
Wow, that's great. At least there's somebody who's making an effort, no?
And what they do to this plant is that they use it for tree planting.
Good.
Good.
Oo.
And then, ayun, it has golden
Repopulate.
undersides. So it would be
So
nice
pretty.
if you would put like spotlights under, and then during the night, it's really gonna pop
Ang
out.
ganda.
So I think I planted around 10 or 15 of this plant all around the place.
Oh, wow, that's great.
And this is also a bagawak morado, pero a non-variegated one.
Okay.
And it's flowering. It's also a
Ganda.
native tree.
This has just been since December, no? Hindi naman siya ganito kalaki when you got it.
I got it big na so that the microclimate would be
Would.
better.
Uh-oh. Who is this guy right here behind Paolo?
Oh, that's a Arenga hookeriana.
Oh, okay.
It's a
A palm.
it's a palm.
Oh, galing.
It actually grows quite big, but the leaves stay that size only.
Okay. It's very pretty.
Yeah, and that's a Cycads debawensis, native to Yunnan. It's one of my favorite cycads
It's very pretty.
because it's very fast growing, and second of all, it kind of looks like a fern.
It does, yeah.
And ferns, it's difficult to grow ferns here, but then it's easy to grow cycads. So there you go.
Yes, next best thing, no?
And this is a Brazilian fern tree, the common name of it. It's not a fern, but it's one of the fastest growing trees. So, and it's from where it's native to, they use this a lot for tree planting because of how fast growing it is.
This is nice, though.
1 year ago, it was only 12 inches.
Oh, wow.
And then biglang pop.
Are they hard to find, this one?
I'm not sure. I received it as a gift from Joseph. He just sent it to me, and I
He's
was
just like, here, plant this.
Just like, here, plant this. You need trees for your microclimate. I was like, okay.
Great.
I'll put it there.
Oh, very nice. 12 inches to this.
12 inches to that.
Is it going to get much taller, do you know?
Hopefully.
Wow.
I want it to grow taller.
It's gonna be amazing.
This is a Dracaena JT Star.
Ganda.
It's one of my favorite plants. I actually like hoarded a lot of this because it's so beautiful and it gives a pop of color to the garden.
There's lots of pops of color, especially with how many do you have?
I have 10.
Just a little bit of hoarding. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit of hoarding.
Oh, who is this dark guy right here?
I
Dark
forgot the
shine,
ivy of
ganda.
that palm. That I also bought it from a collector.
Ah, okay.
I'm not sure
Very
with the
nice.
ivy.
Very nice. I like the ends are fringed. Parang fringes siya on purpose.
Yes.
Very nice.
And this is my Zamia pseudoparasitica. It's the
It's hanging.
yeah, it's an epiphytic cycad, which makes it super duper special. It's also very highly sought after and rare.
Hanging cycad. I've
'Cause-
seen everything now.
Yeah. But it's so nice.
It is, but I never expected to see something like this.
I heard that it's a bit challenging to grow and that unlike other cycads, I have to grow it like on the media that you use for epiphytic plants.
Oo.
So what I did was I used some fern chips mixed with pumice and akadama.
I see. Ang ganda nga eh. And I see a root right here. So you must be doing something right. Ayan oh.
Yeah, I should add more
Yeah.
soil.
Ganda.
Add
Ganda.
more media on top of it.
Oh, it likes what you're doing. Good job.
That's what I wanna do next.
Experimental.
Oh, this is my Pentagonia. One of my favorite plants.
May I?
Yeah, sure.
Really sensitive. Nice.
I think it's native to Ecuador. I'm not so sure.
At the back, it's also decorative as the front. Ang ganda.
Actually tried growing this in New Manila and then it started to almost die and then I moved it here and then boom.
Oh, it likes the heat here. Ayos.
Actually, I think because of the microclimate too.
Ang galing. Who is
Ayan.
this tall guy right here?
Oh, that's a Ficus umbellata. The one that they use as houseplants. Actually, I don't recommend using Ficus umbellata as a houseplant. Even if people use it as houseplants. Because they really do better like when you plant them outdoors.
How tall is the ceiling here? How tall is the roof?
I have no idea. But then
So-
siguro around like 3 of us stuck together.
My. Yeah, so that's for the record how tall this is. It's already coming out of the roof,
Yeah.
the ceiling.
Before, yun wala pang, hindi ko pa binukas yung net.
Oo.
The plant was parang naglalagas siya.
Oh.
So yung tinanggal ko yung netting, that's when it started to
Okay.
nag-growth spurt siya.
This is giving me lots of ideas.
And then this is a piper, I think. Look how big they are.
Wow. This is so nice. And it's so soft. This is very nice. Ang ganda. And that
Super
stem
fast
is
growing.
decorative too.
Actually, it only started
The
from one
shrubs?
plant
Wow.
last year, this big. And then suddenly, boom. So what I would do in order to maintain,
Look at the roots, how they
The-
have on the bottom.
diba so nice?
Oh.
You
So
know-
how do you propagate them?
They actually, it's super invasive. Like, they're growing everywhere. Like, do you see
No
those?
kidding.
Do you see those tiny ones?
Oh, okay. Hindi ko napansin.
So what I would do, kasi they would like invade the other plants. At the same time, para maganda rin yung stem niya, I would cut all of the side branches and then titira ko lang yung mga nasa taas. So that it would really look like a tree and
Yes.
provide shade for the
Yes.
plants that actually need shade. Like this Scaphlera right here.
Ganda niya.
And this Philodendron goldii, if I'm correct. If I'm not
Who
mistaken.
is that red and green one right there?
Which one? That
Is that
palm?
a heliconia?
No, that's a Etlingera, I think.
Check that
It's
one.
they call it the blood ginger because of its leaves. I just actually moved this here yesterday because it was covering my cycad already on the other side. I have a mature plant right in the plant box outside the garden. I'll show it to you later.
Okay,
Yes.
fine.
And this is my Lequala mapu. It's like one of the more challenging palms to care for since you're not
Wow.
supposed to disturb the roots of the palm when repotting.
Oh, geez. One of those plants.
One of those
Magaling ka sa
plants.
ganyan nga lang, ha? You're very good at it.
Actually, no. I actually killed
Oh, no.
one before.
I was gonna say, with the other plant that we saw at,
The Wilwichas,
Oo.
yeah. It's actually very difficult since it first of all it needs like high humidity
Oo.
and then second of all, yun parang it really needs a microclimate around it. Kasi before I tried growing one in the townhouse. It
Oo.
was of course it had a lot of heat, a lot of cement.
yeah.
The plant nasunog siya and it
Okay.
just died. Pero This plant is actually a special plant for me since it came from like a very close friend, si Joseph. This is how we actually became friends and how we first met through this plant. So I'm not allowed to kill it.
Oh no. Okay.
It actually suffered a bit when I put it in that area, but then last 2 months, I repotted it to this spot and it recovered. And ito na yung lahat ng bago niyang dahon.
Ganda.
Inalis ko lahat ng mga leaves niya dati na nasunog.
And they're very happy, huh? I mean, the new leaves are very, very nice.
And also
Gorgeous.
para, I love putting blue selaginella as like ground cover for my plants. Because they don't really compete with the plant, first of all. And second of all, para it helps when you water it, the soil doesn't spill over.
That's a great tip, huh?
Yeah, kasi ang problem, diba, like, pag rocks naman, parang I feel like nasasakal yung halaman.
Yes.
And it also kind of like provides a little microclimate since
And
it's
then there are other
uneven.
ground covers who are competitive then and nagkakalat invasive pa.
Like the creeping Charlie, creeping Jenny. I mean, they're beautiful.
creepers.
The creepers. I mean, they're very beautiful. Let me show you here an example of an invasive ground
I have no
cover.
idea what it is. What is this one? Ang ganda rin.
I have no idea, but it's an old variety of plant. Actually, si Daemonos, he gave it to me. I was like, what is this plant? And then he was like, oh, parang I can go get
There you
it.
go.
Here you go. So I just planted it there.
Ang ganda. They're very nice.
This is actually a very special fern from Cernoni. I'm not exactly I actually found the ID. I'll send it to you na lang later.
Very pretty.
But I love how like the leaves like interlap.
Ganda.
And I know it's the type of fern that doesn't like a lot of sun.
Okay.
So if it's like in deep shade, it turns a bit bluish.
Yes, I was about to comment on that. Some of the older fronds seem almost silver,
Almost
silver blue.
silvery. Yeah.
It's very nice.
Another garden tip, I also like to add like mga banga with water to increase the humidity.
As it is here.
Yeah, as it is here.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you stop the mosquitoes? Because
I
that's going to
put
be a question
little
people
fishes.
ask. Nice.
I put little fishes inside.
Very good.
And aside from that, I'd also like put more water so that would all flow out every now and then. And this is an example of a type of ground cover na hindi bagay sa mga ganitong pot. Kasi look how it's competing with the nutrients of the Dracaena JT Stardust. That's why the color is not that vibrant. Unlike the ones there na selaginella yung ginamit ko. Yeah, so eventually I'll be changing this creeping Charlie into blue selaginella. This is actually a chamedoria. It's actually a dwarf palm.
Cute
It's
niya.
also a gift from one of my friends.
It's very cute.
It's very cute. It doesn't grow big and then it just clumps. Diba? How lovely.
It is very, very lovely.
And then, this is my variegated macaranga.
Oh, wow.
Ayan no. It's actually a native tree. Like, I bought it from one of my kakilalas. And then, ayun, I just got it like a 12-inch plant. And then, eventually, it boomed.
Even the, look, there's variegation here too. Oh.
In the
It's
stem
not just,
rin, no?
it's not just the leaves.
I think you should show this, how
Ang ganda.
beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
Actually, that should be a picture. If you're able to get it from the side. Ang ganda niya.
Oh.
Ay, it's so pretty. Ang ganda
Wait, I'll
niya.
take a better picture.
You have a better angle there.
There's a better angle. Ayan.
There. Oh my gosh.
Ayun.
Ganda. Thank you.
It's a type of fern na yellowish. It's not so healthy now kasi it kept on raining. What I notice about ferns is parang they don't really like a lot of water. They don't like to stay wet for long. They want like some dry period before watering again.
Oo.
Kasi if you keep on watering, nabubulok sila.
Ang hirap, no?
Depends on the fern. Yung mga Peruvian, mga ito, they're actually quite easy kasi they can tolerate like dry periods and actually they like it. Ang problem now, it's like escaping the pot already and growing here. So I eventually have to split this up and then put it in a new kawa.
Oh no. It has a mind of its own.
This one, kakatrim ko lang. It's what we call the SP Blue.
That's the one that you like from Atbp's garden. She has that in a pot.
Yeah, ayun, it's competing with the Charlie because I had to trim the Charlie recently so that it would have like space to grow.
So SP Blue, what is it?
I'm not sure. They usually call it SP Ecuador Blue. Even the seller didn't know the ID.
Okay. It's very pretty. It's a nice plant. Pero easy to find? Easier?
Quite
to find?
difficult to find.
Okay. Man. Okay, well, at least now I know. For Christmas, I'll have to work extra to find your SP blue.
This is a Chamedoria metallica. Actually, it was covered with Charlie, but then the Charlie was competing with it, hence the pale color. So I replaced it with blue Selaginella yesterday. And then, these are my colocasias that actually need repotting. I've neglected them for a year and surprisingly, they're still alive.
How much media is in here? Is it just a little bit of water on top?
It's just topsoil, a little bit of water, and then I just put some ano. Eventually, kung gusto ko siyang lumaki, siguro I'll just, para hindi sayang, I'll just plant them all in my new area, the plant box that's gonna be made.
Yes.
So that it would cover the wall and provide like a microclimate for like the other plants rin.
Galing.
Since colocasias are fast growing and they love the sun.
They do. They do.
The problem with other people is that they think that all arids love the shade, but then colocasias, typhonidoriums, which I'll be showing you later, they're actually sun-loving arids.
These guys, that's our experience too. What are you planning for the arch? Is that going to be a big surprise? Come on.
That's there's actually a bauhinia there.
Oh, okay, I see it.
It's a creeping bauhinia. It produces like completely goldish orange new leaves.
Nice.
This one, I don't know the ID, but I was able to. I love it. It's so beautiful. I don't know the ID of that plant. And then I think this is a type of Aurocaria. It's not the normal one. It's a bit bluish.
Okay, it is.
It's a bit silver bluish. And another variegated macaranga because I love variegated macaranga so
Ang
much.
ganda niya.
So
And
now
it's
punta na
big,
tayo sa
big leaf.
pond.
Hey baby, walk ahead.
Ayan.
There's going to be space for us.
I like how I'm not trimming everything. So they're like hugging you, all of the plants.
I know, they all love me. And this is so soft. Oh,
Diba?
what is it? It's soft and variegated.
Soft.
I mean, this is the kind of plant you want to hug, not the
Yes.
Pachypodium.
It's one of my favorite trees.
Ganda niya. Who is this one?
I think it's a variegated, what do you call it, tulip tree?
Okay.
It's
Not the
actually-
African tulip, no?
I think it's the invasive African tulip.
So it'll have red flowers.
Yeah.
Ang ganda niya.
Yeah.
It's my god. If this is going to be the invasive tulip,
I don't think it will
ang
naman.
ganda niya.
Kasi it's actually, ayun nga, what I said, the disadvantage of non-native trees. This was actually supposed to be until
The roof.
the roof. But then because nagka-typhoon,
Oh.
I think paeng or something, nahulog yung buong tree. And then
Yes.
I'm just so happy na
I see
tumubo
it,
siya
yeah.
ulit.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see
kasi
the plant.
natumba siya eh.
No, that's what they say about the
The
African tulip.
And this is my Amazonica pond, which actually bloomed yesterday.
New
And you missed
one.
it out.
Ang ganda.
And a lot of baby
And the flowers-
Amazonicas. And
The flowers just dying
dead.
there. It's just like, okay, guys, you see me.
It's
That's
like,
enough.
It's like, Melissa's gonna go here.
I know.
I'll flower like
Mel's
a day
gonna be
before.
here, so just, you know.
I think tonight, sa gabi siya nagpa-flower.
Ah.
We can wait for it if may nagbubuka.
And this is where you go swimming.
I don't swim there. Oh, I have a picture! I have a picture. Oh, that's a Typhonidorum. It's a water aroid.
Oh, okay, so it's not even an alocasia, babe. That's the one that he was saying earlier that is sun-loving, like the colocaceous.
Yeah, I have 3 of them.
Very nice.
But lovely. It's one of my favorite plants.
Very lovely. Let's go this way. Let's go see who else.
My variegated ficus. Ficus religiosa, I think that's what they call the body tree.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it's native here kasi I see it sometimes growing in the cracks of the wall.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that either.
But then the green one
But I've
lang.
heard of the body tree. And the green ones lang.
The
I haven't seen this
ficus.
one yet.
Yeah. And I bought this from some seller and then he claimed it to be like a freshwater mangrove.
I was wondering about that.
So I'm trying to grow it there and I think it has like red flowers because the mother plant that he showed me had like red flowers.
But it's doing really well.
Yeah, thankfully. I was actually hesitant to buy it at first kasi
You're like-
I wasn't sure na it would grow and then there it is. Oh, so another tip when growing Amazonica is usually yung kalaban ng Amazonica is algae. Usually the algae causes the plant to rot. It covers like the new growth.
Okay.
And then yung mga new leaves na de-deform siya, nasa-stunt siya. So what I would do is I would put azolla on top of the pond to
Okay.
prevent algae from growing sa ilalim.
What do you do with the azolla? Does it ever get out of control for you?
It does. So what we would do is we would just dump it in the sides.
Okay, and it'll be
then
fine there.
It will become like fertilizer to the
Okay,
plants.
okay.
Yeah. Oh, and then I'll show you the baby Amazonica, which I grew from seed. Do you see those circle leaves?
Small circles?
No, not the small circles. Those large circles.
Okay. From
Ayun.
seed yung mga
From
yan?
seed mga yan. Actually, I had like 30 seedlings at one point, and then now siguro I have like, because of the algae problem, like 2 months ago, now I only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or mga 7 plants in the pond, and then I have like around 3 outside.
What, as far as planting it from seed, is it harvested from your own plant or no?
It was harvested from my own plant. Like my plant produced seeds, and then I started seeing like seedlings like floating on top of the water.
Ah,
And
very
it was like
nice.
so cute. I was like, what is this? Mukhang toge. So if you have an Amazonica and you see those things, don't throw them away, plant them. And when you plant them, you're still not sure if it's gonna survive.
And then for the record, for the
So-
viewers, because I asked this earlier, what is your media for your Amazonicas?
I use the normal loam soil. The one that they use for, you know, that muddy type of soil.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if I use like the normal garden soil, the problem is it would scatter all around the pond.
Yes, yes.
And I would also put fertilizer. Actually, the person where I got this plant from taught me to put Osmocote.
Okay, where do you put the Osmocote?
And also
Mix
my
it into
friend
the ano?
Joseph, what we would do is we would put it on, in newspaper.
Yeah, yeah.
Put like around 2 scoops of Osmocote. Wrap it in newspaper properly so that the Osmocote doesn't escape.
Uh-oh.
And then you bury it in the soil where the
Wow.
Amazonica is.
Very nice.
So that the Amazonica won't float on top of the water. I actually do this like once a month or twice a month, depending on the condition of the plant. When I see the plant is shrinking, that's when I start to go there.
Go swimming. He goes swimming. Sarap ng swimming,
We
no?
all do.
Amazonica.
But then you have to be careful kasi the Amazonica is it has spikes under.
Oh no!
So it's
I didn't know that.
it's painful
Oh no! Okay.
when you get like spikes. I'll ask if like they remove the leaf and then they could like get it.
So
or
if you
something.
ever visit Albert's farm or garden, don't bring your bathing suit, okay? It's a painful experience. Just enjoy the view. Maganda ka pa.
Maganda pa.
Oo.
And that's a Pharaoh's mask.
I could see the
Yes,
spikes
yes.
there.
Where's the
Sa
spikes?
ilalim at saka sa stem. The stem is
Underneath the
the
leaf?
leaf and the whole stem connecting the leaf to the main plant is completely covered with spines.
That is wild.
Yeah.
That's metal. It will hurt you.
And you know, to maintain na ganito siya kaganda lagi, I'd always have to like remove the yellow leaves so that
Yes.
hindi mafungos. And it would be so painful to remove because like you'd have to touch the spike.
Oh no. Well, pain is beauty, I guess. Beauty is
Yes.
pain. Ang ganda niya. This is very nice. It's
Thank
exciting.
you. And this is one of my favorite Dieffenbachias. I think it's Dieffenbachia etna.
Oo, oo.
Bang ganda. I just love it.
Oo.
I'm not even sure if it's like rare or if it's common, but I bought it from a friend.
That's all that matters. And
That's
I
all
hate
that
when people say, "Oh, my plant is uncommon," or is common lang. It doesn't matter. It's all about how you raise it.
How you raise it, how you
Oh,
put it in your garden.
how you use it. Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what matters when it comes to
Not
plants.
everything has to be rare.
Well, not everything
uncommon.
expensive is pretty.
And not everything expensive is pretty.
Exactly. Oh. What is this?
Which one?
Ano mga to?
Oh, those are the flowers of the piper.
Ang galing!
When you look from it in afar, parang yan ang dami, oh.
Oh, that's so cute.
And
Enjoy
this is
siya.
a Carydoxa elegans. Sorry for like the look now kasi, you know, we're like constructing stuff. So people would pass and then it would get nunot. But it's a rare palm endemic, I think, to Thailand.
It's huge.
It's huge.
My goodness.
It's a shade palm.
Is
so
it gonna get bigger?
It's gonna get bigger. Like,
Wow.
me and my friend went to this place in Thailand and then they had like an alley full of that and it was just spectacular.
Wow. Hello, Wars. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at this is so cool. Oh, poor baby. I know. No, sorry. I love it. I love it so much.
Everything is everywhere. This is also a native tree. The name is actually funny, the common name. They call it bayag usa.
What is? I know what bayag is.
Usa
I'll put
is
the
like
name of-
deer or
Okay.
it's a native tree, and I think they call it that because of the unusual shape of the fruits.
Okay. I was like, why?
I got this
Why?
through a
Such an
trade.
unfortunate name.
It produces beautiful white flowers and beautiful fruits that look like
Yes, like that name at the
like
bottom
the
of the screen.
name.
That's funny.
This is a ficus.
And then ito.
And this is also a ficus. This is not umbellata, it just looks like it.
Oh wow,
It's beautiful, no? The
Yeah.
leaves are huge.
they're giant.
And if you get hungry, we have variegated kamote growing all over the place.
I'm gonna ask. So is the fruit variegated? Have you ever tried to dig up kamote from these
Actually,
guys?
never. This all started
Kamote
from all of
kahoy.
these started from one plant, and I had to like take a lot out since they were like growing all over the
Oo.
place. It's my
Ang
favorite
lambot nito.
talaga.
This is so soft. Hi there.
Oh, this is a rattan. This is what they use to make baskets.
This is it. Look at the leaves up close.
Look at the spikes. Be careful.
I know the leaves have spikes on them. Can you see it? Close up and personal. Ang ganda niya.
And then this is another view of my pond.
Let's have a look from this side. Wow naman.
And my pharaoh's
And your
mask
pharaoh's mask.
filled with some native lily. And I'm surprised that Calathea luteus grows this big.
I love these guys.
Yeah.
But you have them under partial shade on one side?
And under full sun on the other side.
Oo.
And they're doing well in both
I was
sides.
gonna ask which one does better. Oh,
I think sa sun. Kasi look naman, no? Parang.
it's doing really well. I want one of these.
And it looks pretty. Parang it looks so,
Well,
you
it
know?
gives an automatic tropical feel, you know?
Yeah.
Talagang, you're on vacation somewhere tropical. Not just the Philippines.
Okay, so
I don't know where you want to go, so I'll just let you lead the
we'll
way.
just go here. Another Dracaena JT Star.
And then, yeah.
This one got top rot, so I had to like cut it off.
Uh-oh.
But then hopefully it will recover.
Who is the colocasia right there with the white in the middle?
Not sure. I didn't even remember planting that there.
Surprise!
Parang surprise.
Colocasia!
Yeah.
Well, the white ones all remind me of the same thing, so I'm not ever sure who's which.
Oh, that's a Ficus damaropsis.
Okay. That's
You wanna have a
what she
closer
said.
look?
Of course, of course. And you have the variegated banana. What is this one? Is this the? I will not pronounce it.
The AEAE?
Yes.
It's not. But
It's
then
not?
I got it from this grower in RBR Garden, and then she said it was an banana albo. So I don't really know what
we
it
could
is.
call it. Really, it is a banana elbow.
I'm not sure with her.
Pretty.
But then look at that red musa. It's one of my favorites. I
Galing,
forgot
no?
the species. I could send it to you later if like I remember it.
Yes, please. You see it right there, baby.
That red.
With the decorative, fruit, no?
That's
decorative
a
siya.
flower, not the. Yun yung
it's a
puso ng
flower?
saging.
Ang ganda niya.
Ang ganda, no?
Oo. It's very pretty. Very, very
It's very, very annoying. I'd just like to show you my biggest Cycads devoensis.
Wow. Ta-da! Oh my gosh. It's huge.
Yun parang yun kanina. Pero yun kanina kasi I
Oo.
just planted it recently. That's why it doesn't look that good. But this one has been here for a year. I used to grow this at home. It actually got infested by scales.
Yikes.
And then now, look at it now. Parang
ganda
it's
niya.
scale-free and it's very big and lush.
It's flourishing. It's enjoying life
I
here.
bought it like this big only. And then now
See?
it's like boom.
So it's proof positive. Now you don't have to buy plants, giant already. Grow
Yeah,
it
I
properly,
think it's
no?
always better to start with small plants.
Oo.
First of all, they're easier to manage. Second of all, they're cheaper.
Cheaper, yes.
So,
So if you don't manage properly, it's less painful.
yeah, at least, diba, parang when you're trying out a new plant, might as well just get something small para if mabuhay mo siya, mapalaki mo siya from small to big. I mean, siguradong bubuhay mo talaga siya.
oo.
Hindi yung bibili ka ng big, tapos mamamatay, tapos hindi pala suitable sa place mo.
Yes.
Sayang lang.
Look at that little flower right there. You see it on top of the...
Oh, that's the damarop. That's the flower of the damarop. It actually produces like these big
It's very cute.
artichoke-looking flowers or fruits. I don't even know what it is.
Oh, it doesn't open. It's just
It
like
doesn't
that.
open. It's just
there.
like that. It's just like so cute. So cute.
Hello, artichoke. And these
Yeah.
guys are great. No brown anywhere.
Yeah.
Ganda. What are these guys? These bushes? Do you know?
This is native.
Oh,
And when we planted this, we didn't even know it was native. It's beautiful. And it
is.
gives a lot of to the pond. It helps with the microclimate of the Amazonic.
oh my gosh. It's huge.
Oh, you should see that variegated macaranga there.
Ang ganda niya. Look at that.
What do you call that, warsewichi?
Yeah.
Sea
Warsewichi.
wars. I don't even, hindi ako
Basta
ambisyosa.
para siyang parsley na malaki. Ayun no. I just like how it looks like there.
And it will keep growing. It'll just
Yeah.
keep growing and growing. I like how you use Syzygium in a lot of places.
Yes.
Very smart.
They give a lot of parang to the garden. Makes it look very alive.
It does.
And look at my bilete. Since I can't afford the variegated one, so I have the green one.
You can afford the variegated one really soon. I saw them
Yeah.
selling for one leaf like 18. This is
Yeah.
nice. Ang laki niya.
And this is a Sciflera. Oh, beautiful. Like kay Tita May.
Oh,
Yeah, she has like a big
so
one.
that's the name of it.
It's a Sciflera.
Yes.
She gave me that.
We didn't know what
Look,
it was.
I have two. 1, 2, and then 3.
That's the one that she has vining.
Yeah.
Vines.
That's why I put it here. So I'll put it here and it will vine all over the place.
Galing.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so good.
And then I also put some different type of Syzygium. Actually, it was like growing all over my friend's garden. So I was like, can I have some? And then I put it there. And then, it carpeted all over the place. This is from Tita Wendy, actually. And then look, it's flowering na.
Wow.
Look at the flower.
Look na siya. Favigerum?
I'm not sure what ID it is.
Anthurium.
But look at this Difen. I love this Difen.
Ganda niya rin. Oh! Is it mutating or does it always start out like that and then darkens to
It
the
always
other?
starts out like that. I have
Galing!
more there, oh.
Ang galing! Galing niya.
This is my variegated rattan.
May variegated rattan ka pa.
Yeah.
It is.
But then it's not doing that well since ngayon pa lang nagsa-start yun.
This is what we
Maulan-ulan.
got from Ed's farm.
So this is my greenhouse where I keep like the plants that I love. This is my walicha.
Wow.
I put like glasses on it so that it looks funny.
I see the glasses, but man, so that was a labor of love here, huh?
It's so cute, no?
When you had to repot this guy.
I was actually so scared to repot it. Like, I repotted it 2 weeks ago. And then I was so happy that nothing bad happened to it. I was panicking.
Oh, I mean, we always get to that point, but I think you did well. I think we're out of the
We're out of the...
danger zone with that one.
This is my Zamia pseudoparasitica, the epiphytic cycad right outside there. So I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 plants.
Wow.
But then eventually I'm gonna be moving these into like hanging baskets. Although I still don't know where to put them. So sa ngayon, dito muna sila sa
You'll
greenhouse.
figure it out. Oh.
I'll figure it out. And then this is also new in my collection. This is a Zamia pygmaea.
It has a little cone.
It has a
That's
little
cute.
cone. This is its mature size.
Oh. Oh. I was gonna say congratulations. It's a boy. Hindi pala. It's an adult na.
It's an adult na.
Mature plant na siya.
But then it doesn't look that well because I just newly planted it. I just newly acquired the plant.
Okay.
And then this is a Strangeria eropus. It's also a type of cycad.
This is pretty. Ganda ng mga
Newly,
leaves
ito yung
niya.
mga new acquisition ko.
Okay, so these are the guys who are in rehab. We're keeping a close
Rehab
eye on
pa.
them. Oo.
Yes, this is why it's important to like have a greenhouse kasi before you even put them out in the garden,
Yes.
baka may pest or diseases na madadala. Number 2, parang as much as possible, you want the plants to like adjust before you put them out there in the open.
Yes. They have to acclimate to your conditions before you throw them out. Kalat-kalat, diba? At least
Yeah.
here you keep an eye on
At
everybody in
least,
one
you
place.
know, unless kaysa naman magtanim ka sa labas, tapos bigla na lang mabubulok sila, tapos you don't you don't keep record of them.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Beautiful guys.
We kind of have to be, these are my Cycads. Some of them are blue, some of them are green. These are my Encephalartos ferox seedlings. They are a green type of cycad, but very pretty and one of the easiest Encephalartos to care for in the tropics.
Very nice. Are these seed grown for you or no?
I bought them as like small plants. I'm not sure of the age. But then ito sila. Some are blue, some are green, halo-halo. Iba-iba silang klase. But then eventually I'll have to move them out so that they'll turn more blue.
The sunlight.
The sunlight. I'm just scared na baka summer might be too much for them. So I'm still keeping them here. Kasi lumaki na naman sila dito eh. I got them like as one leafers only and as small plants. And they grew to this size.
Yeah, so they're doing well here naman.
Dati ganyan lang kalaki yung dahon and then the caudex used to be like
1 year na sila rito? No.
1 year na. One
Okay,
year na
so-
sila dito.
Yeah,
And
the summers are scary naman kasi.
the summers are biglaan. Alam mo yung pag-ulan, tapos biglang init. That's what's deadly eh. Kasi the plants don't have time to adjust.
Not to mention that any water left on the leaves when the sun
When
starts
the sun
blazing,
starts
yeah,
blazing.
starts damaging also.
So what I did was, I just put some out. Like, as you seen earlier. Actually, last week ko lang yan nilabas. They're actually from inside here. I planted them in kawas outside.
So you're trying to prepare them na
I'm trying to
before
prepare.
it's getting too
And gusto ko rin parang slowly para I'll make less mistakes.
Yes.
Kaysa naman if I put all of this kaagad outside. And remember the Adenia glauca in my balcony garden?
Yes. Oh my god.
This is like the bigger one. I'm so scared to repot it, but I know it needs
You
to be
have
repotted.
to. And look at that. Ang ganda na. It's a codex.
Yeah,
It
it's a
is.
codex.
You see it inside?
You see the new growth?
You know. It's so proud of itself. Good job.
So
High
one of
five.
my challenges in growing cycad is cycads are spider mites since they grow in a very dry environment.
Yes. What do you do?
I would manually remove the mites,
Oh
the
my
cobwebs,
goodness,
and I will
wow.
spray melatayon during nighttime.
Okay.
Because if I do it at the day, nasusunog yung mga dahon ng cycads.
How often do you inspect your cycads for pests?
For pests, around once a week.
Once a week. Okay.
Actually, lang, I just got rid of spider mites here kasi diba I left for like 2 months,
Yeah,
diba? Wala nagbabantay. So nagka-spider mites sila while I was away.
Oh no.
So they had to like clean the plants, but thankfully now parang so far they have recovered and they produce a lot of new leaves.
Well, at least yeah, they're doing well.
That's the only problem, but at least when you travel, you get new plants.
The only problem really when we travel is is coming
Just
home.
coming home and like seeing all of the plants get sick.
I know. It's like, oh no. What's good? Hello, variegation.
These are variegated cycads. Usually, kakalipat ko lang sa kanila. So, they're still recovering right now. Ito, hindi to variegation, ito sunog. Pero, they are variegated. So, ito yung new growth.
Surprise.
And ito yung new growth rin.
Who is this one? Feathery. Very, very
That is,
light ang dahon. Ang ganda.
That's a macrozamia.
See
This
this?
is also a macrozamia.
They're also different and neat. Ang galing.
Then here, these ones are macrozamia communis, which I grew from seed.
Wow. They're growing so nicely too.
And this is
Very
a
lush.
ficus native to Thailand. I forgot the ID, but it's actually a very beautiful tree. Type na type ko siya. I don't know why. It doesn't even look unusual or anything, but then I just love how it looks.
And there's a texture
And
to
I also
it.
love the texture. I like
Nice.
I like plants when they look very tropical. I don't know why. Especially when they have a dark green color or like
or
a
bluish.
slight and bluish hue. I love them. And this is my Browniopsis ukayalina.
No.
Ito yung new leaves niya. Ito yung old leaves niya. Kasi ang issue is the place has too much air going around.
Okay.
I
and
planted them in the ground.
Oh no.
And what happened was, since the air was too dry, the leaves burned. So now I moved them back inside and the air is more you know, parang may windbreaker, yung net ng greenhouse.
Not going
So
to burn
now
the
the leaves are better
Oo.
and it's already recovered.
These are the new ones, no? The ones that still have a pattern on them.
Yeah,
from
this is the
red.
old ones.
Oo.
Eventually, mawawala. Pero hindi ko na lang sila ginugupit. Kasi
Oo.
like, hinahayaan ko
You
lang.
could use it naman.
And then this is my... This is the one that you've been asking me. Diba? It's so...
Very pretty. Ang ganda,
It's so
no?
pretty.
Look at that. I mean, it's just highlighter pink. That one is beautiful too.
Yeah.
And I'm not an aglaonema
This is
girl.
a native aglaonema from southern Thailand.
Really?
But how lovely. It's not a hybrid, it's a species.
Ang ganda.
They call it quag amarin, if I'm not mistaken.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. And these are beautiful. Who is this? What is the name?
Actually, I don't know the name.
No name.
I was like, oh, it's pretty. Let me
I'll
get
take
it.
this.
I'll take this. I'll take that.
And who are these guys in a row? Are they the same
actually
thing?
bromeliads.
No! Oh my god. I didn't need to hear that. Now I'm going to look for this. What kind of bromeliads
Something
are these?
taiwanensis.
Wow.
Acmea taiwanensis?
Wow.
Acmea
Oh my
taiwanensis, I think.
Pare-pareho yan. All the way down there.
This is an uncarina.
Very nice. Very pretty.
And then
A codex also.
Caudex also. Actually, only one is mine. The others is my friend. I just kept it for him for now.
I'll keep it for you.
I'll keep it for you for now. I'll send this to him soon. And then this is my newly planted black spathiphyllum. So it's still
Wow.
recovering since it came from my terrarium. And I think it would do better kasi here. I'd like to plant it in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So I just moved them both here and then I'll pray that they'll survive and not die.
Oh, I'm sure you're keeping an eye on them anyway.
And some of my variegated palms are here, like my variegated dipsis and my variegated coconut tree.
Very nice. Very coconut tree, as in
As in buko.
Buko?
Yeah, as in buko.
what the heck?
Yeah.
Who is this? This guy.
Oh, that's a brisea. It's actually, it's actually recovering. Tinanim ko yan sa garden and it didn't do well.
I didn't like, but it's nice.
It
Huh? The new
burned.
leaves are coming out
Leaves are
nicely.
nice. Actually from Tita Doreen. Sorry, Tita, I burned it.
It misses you, but it's doing well.
It's still alive, but it burned.
Oh no.
And then these are Gustavias. I newly repotted them. That's why they're still recovering.
Okay, I'm sure people are going to ask, are there holes on the bottoms of these pots?
Yes, we drill holes.
Okay.
It's
And-
important talaga drainage kasi if you don't put drainage, your plants are gonna be very prone to root rot. Ganon.
And as far as the size of your pots, you said earlier that you tend to overpot.
Overpot.
I know, I was going to say. So this is proof positive that overpotting doesn't kill your plant. It really is down to the media.
I think it
And the
just
watering,
really
huh?
depends on the condition
Oo.
of the place. Since this place is very dry, it's very hot.
Oo.
So even if I overpot it, it's still okay since the media dries fast because of the heat, number
Yes,
one. And
yes.
number two, since I put a lot of pumice and perlite in my potting mix.
So you got to know your climate, and you got to know your conditions, and you got to know your media. And you
It
have to
just really-
customize it, no?
Yeah, it just really depends on like your living conditions. So there's no like
Exactly.
right or wrong way on like growing plants as long as it works for you.
That's the
Yes.
best rule right there. Do you want to? Oh my gosh.
And then these are newly planted also. Actually, itong dalawang rack na to, lahat to bagong tanim. And then the ones
Gosh,
there
ang
onwards, the
grabe.
Encephalartos, yan yung mga matagal-tagal na rin sa akin. Because every time na parang I see something na parang, I can overpot it na,
Oh my god. I'll overpot it.
na.
No, but that saves so much time. It really does.
Yeah,
Huh.
like these ones, actually, from maliit rin to malaki, naka-overpot rin. So, hindi ko talaga sila nire-repot. Pero ang problema kasi, di ba, when you keep watering, the pumice will all go on the top. So, what I would do is I'd scoop out all of the pumice and add more soil.
Brilliant. Good tips. Very, very good
Ito,
tips.
o mga newly planted.
Oo, oo.
They haven't adjusted yet.
Which is your favorite plant ever?
I think it's the Cycads carnesiana, even if it's not my most rare plant. Kasi I like how feathery the leaves are, and I love also how it's so easy to take care of.
Which is your most disappointing plant? The plant that you bought with high hopes, and then all of a sudden you're just like, if I could throw you to the moon, I would.
Oh, the Brown Yopsis ukayalina, the handkerchief tree. Like, I bought it like with the hopes of having a gigantic handkerchief tree
Yes,
and
yes.
outside my garden. And what happened to it was it burned. And then I put it back in the greenhouse and then it recovers. So I'm like, what's the purpose of buying this tree? I could just keep it in the greenhouse forever.
Exactly, exactly.
But then I see it growing in the Monas' garden and arids, and then the plants are doing so wonderful and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And then I call my friend in Bacolod and then he also tells me that he's experiencing the same problem as me. So I was like, yes, it's not only me.
I thought it was, they found a solution. It was not only him. Okay. As far as best tips that you could provide new plant owners,
I
what is
think
it?
aside from, kasi new plant owners tend to just look at the aesthetics of the plants, which is like a big problem because first of all, it's like you're throwing away your money since you don't really know if the plant would last a long time in your house, ganon. So it's really important to see if the plant suits your location
Yes, yes.
before even like purchasing it. So it just boils down to like doing a lot of research on your location, not only in Google but also on your part, like seeing and observing the environment.
Yes. And then advice for fellow mature
Mature plant collectors.
advice for fellow mature plant collectors.
I think it's because sometimes, parang because of the pandemic, the plants, no joke, parang it's also nice that they increase in value, more people appreciate them. But then, not everything has to be expensive or rare to be beautiful. Like, it really depends on your place, on how you arrange your plants, how you display it, and whether it makes you happy or not.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Iba-iba naman tayo ng taste diba?
What's next for Albert Howell Tang? What's next for you?
I'll extend the garden more.
So,
Since
in
I don't
other
have
words,
enough
it's
space.
never ending.
It's never ending.
Any parting words? Parting words to
Thank
share?
you so
Words of
much.
wisdom. No, thank you. Thank him, right? Yes, thank you so much for allowing us to see this. We've been trying to come over for a while now. And I mean, it does not disappoint. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait for other people to come and visit. Too bad you can't, charge to let people in.
No, they'll pull my plants. And they'll ask me HM.
Just put a metal detector in the front. Bawal ang gunting.
And then bawal rin yung mga clippers.
They're gonna use their teeth.
They're gonna use their bare hands and then
Okay, guys, that's it for this episode. If you like this episode, feel free to follow Albert Howell Tang at Bert's Begonias on Facebook. Give this video a like, share it so more people can actually experience the glory of this beautiful, beautiful garden. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so that you get notified of future content. Check me out on Facebook if you miss me during the week because we're only posting one video a week. And if you need more pretty pictures of Albert's garden, check me out on Instagram. I'm there as Tasteful Notes, and I'll be posting more. Okay, guys. Until next time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and we'll see you. Bye.
Thank you.